Yes, sir. It is June 4th, Thursday, man. Thursday. And the Philadelphia Eagles, as of Monday, have traded A.J. Brown. Yes, A.J. Brown to where we all know, the Patriots. I mean, it was an unwritten rule that he was going there. Not rule, but you know what I'm trying to say. It was we're going to, after June 1st, we're going to trade you A.J. Brown and you're going to give us this. Listen, as an Eagles fan, the inevitable was the inevitable. He was out of here. I get that. What I don't like is the compensation that we got back for him. I mean, A.J. Brown, yes. Has he had a down year the last 2 years? Yeah, but, we have changed coordinators twice in the last 2 years. So, I mean, I don't understand why people would think that, first round 2028 draft pick was enough, as well as a 2027 fifth round, which does nothing for me, by the way. Because at the end of the day, you're getting rid of someone who would be helping you this year for a player that's not going to help you until 2028. So for me, it just doesn't sit well with me. But I also get it from other executive positions as well. You got a player who didn't say it, but said he wants to be traded. He did everything but come out and say he wants to be traded. So, I mean, when you got a player who is not helping you out, far as, being a team player, or executives see it as him just being a disgruntled player, I mean, it doesn't help his situation at all. It doesn't help the Philadelphia Eagles situation at all. So that's why, I think that, it was reports that other teams were involved, but I think that ultimately he was always going to the Patriots. Talk to my buddy Nash all the time. He tells me, man, you prepared? And I'm like, bro, he's not going nowhere. I mean, I was delusional, It was just, I wouldn't say delusional. It was more of like, I wasn't ready for it to happen. Just because I knew we weren't going to get the compensation that we wanted. So I thought Howie was going to be a little more stern and it was going to go a little longer. But I am happy that he's going. Not because his production wouldn't be missed, but because it's not a distraction during training camp. It's not a, I look at it as the same way as the Buffalo Bills did Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen. Like, hey, obviously this guy's disgruntled. We can't keep both of y'all happy, so we choose one. We're going to choose the quarterback. And nails on the quarterback to prove that we made the right decision. So I think that's where we're at. I think that's where we're at right now. With that being said, I mean, one thing I want to talk about is Dan Orlowski. Patriots having the best wide receiving core in the AFC. Did Jamar Chase retire? No, I don't think so. Did T. Higgins retire? No, I don't think so. So with that being said, just them two alone is better than what is on the Patriots wide receiving core. I mean, yeah, Butte, whatever his name is, it's probably like the best one over there, because Romeo Doubs for me is like a he was like the second to third best option on the Packers receiving core, and their receiving core was still improving, still trying to prove themselves. So it's like, yeah, that really doesn't do anything for me. But A.J. Brown helps them out a lot. But yeah, done with that, whatever. Myles Garrett got traded. I think ultimately that right there, that moved the bar for the NFC, for me. That moved the goddamn bar, because you got a team who was already on the cusp of winning the Super Bowl last year if they just would have done some things differently. But with that being said, I mean, they just got way better. Like, yeah, Jared Verse was a player, but Myles Garrett is the player. I mean, this guy is 23 sacks last year. Like, set up on a podcast with what's his name, Micah, and Micah tried to pop his ish, but Myles said, yeah, but it's me, and like brought him back down to earth. So it was like that guy just got traded to a team who was already in a running to be a Super Bowl team. So it was like, so the bar is set. Now it's back on how we make another move, because I don't think we're nowhere near done. It's not a finished product. It can't be. I don't see it as being like. With that being said, let's talk about the Eagles. What's left on the Eagles receiver. So you have Smitty, who I think is more than capable of being your number one. But the problem with him becoming our number one is, who's now our number two? Like, yeah, I feel like Smitty can duplicate. I don't want to say replace, but he could duplicate the same type of success that A.J. Brown has sustained in Philadelphia. So that's not my problem there. My problem is you got people like Lemon, who I think is a great player, who can be a great player. I'm not going to call him great. I think he can be a great player. But he hasn't played a down of football in the NFL. Same day we traded A.J. Brown, or the next day, we have open practice to the reporter, to the media, and this guy's not even practicing. He got a sleeve on his leg. Like, that don't help. That's not comforting. You got Dallas Goedert, who, Dallas Goedert going to do Dallas Goedert things. Stowers, who I think will be another good receiver. Good tight end in the NFL. But he hasn't played a down in the NFL yet. Wicks. Now, I'm not that high on Wicks. I'll be honest with you. The more highlights I watch and the more I hear people talk about him, that's comforting. But for me, another guy who was like a fourth or fifth option on a bad Packers receiving core. Once again, I don't want to say bad because they're young. They were all young receivers over there for the Packers. So they all trying to find themselves at the same time trying to be alpha. So I get that. But at the same time, Wicks was never alpha for me on that receiving core at all. So it was like, we'll see. We'll see. Darius Cooper, who I think was starting to grow into his own last year. But another guy who is young, unproven. You got Hollywood Brown. He may stretch the field. He's 29, still young. Elijah Moore. I'm not sure. Elijah Moore, I'm not sure. I don't know because he has never sustained any success in the NFL. I think it's like his fourth team. The guy's only 26, your fourth team. We'll see. You got Quez Watkins. Does nothing for me. Not a thing. Does nothing for me at all. Johnny Wilson, another one. A big body guy, but he's coming off double injury, Double injury. So, once again, does nothing for me. So, that's our receiving core. We got a couple more guys that, are improving. So, I'm not even going to mention them, and I don't mean to disrespect them, but I'm just not going to mention them. This year, I spoke on it a little bit, but this year is definitely Jalen's going to have to be Jalen's turn-up year. And what I mean by that is, he's going to have to show what I already know. Jalen's going to have to show what I already know, that he can get it done. At the end of the day, this guy has won on every level of football. Little league, high school, college, and the NFL. So I'm very confident in this quarterback that we have by the name of Jalen Hurts. So, for me, go out there and show what I already know. That's all I can ask of you. Now, I keep seeing on Twitter, Instagram, Dallas Cowboys yeah, A.J. Brown's gone. Yeah, they're not that good anymore. Yeah. Is George Pickens signed up for y'all? Y'all one trade away from, y'all was never even better than us, but now y'all one trade away from being even worse than us. So it's yeah, but whole time the fuck no. Y'all need to pipe down. Dallas, y'all ain't win shit since 1990, yeah. 1990, yeah. Fuck out of here. Nobody care about y'all, bro. Just being honest. I keep seeing that now, NFC East is anybody's division. Well, you said that the Eagles wasn't going to win the division back to back because it hasn't been done in over 20-something years. Well, we did that. Been there, done that. You saw the shirts. Been there, done that, So, let's make it a third. With that being said, man, this team is an unfinished product. We're not done yet. We still got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff that will get done. Yeah, man. I'm excited for the year. I'm excited. Got a lot of things to do. Got a lot of things to research. Got to do more reporting, Big year for us this year. I think it's going to be a great year.